Mayhem Junkies, hope everyone is doing well this evening. I do have a camera girl on the phone, or the camera, whatever you want to look at. I appreciate everybody tuning in. But what we're going to discuss tonight is it's that time of the year again where I go ahead and re-spool all my spinning rods. What I throw on my spinning applications is I throw the CI4, the C3500 or 3000 series, paired to a Kisselcraft custom rod. It's a 7'1". These are my drip bait rods primarily this time of the year because it's a finesse application. And also I use these for other applications as well, throughout the year. But this is the time of the year where it's cold, rainy, windy outside, and it's a good opportunity to go ahead and change the braid on here. I know some people change the braid every couple of years, but I get a lot of line twists fishing the rivers on my wacky rigs, using the same rod, etc. So I like to go ahead and just change them out this time of the year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run through on how I spool my reels from start to finish, pretty much, and just stay tuned. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and peel off the old line off the reel. The next thing to do is to go ahead and take off the spool. Some spools are different. They come off. It's either a push or you keep turning it until it comes off. And then what I do here is I go ahead and take the spool off, and I go ahead and tie a Palomar knot. Again, everybody does things different, but this is what I do for mine, okay? It works best. I don't have any problems, any slippage with the braid. I go ahead and tie a quick Palomar knot to it. You can tie an overhand knot, it doesn't matter. So, and that's what I do, all right? So once I tie that knot on there, I go ahead and cut off the slack. Okay. I go ahead and put it on the reel. After you find the armature, the way it's set up on there, there we go. I go ahead and tighten it down. And if you guys are not aware, the CI4 Shimano's, their drag system is actually impeccable. So what I do here is I go ahead and reel, 6 or 7 times. I get it down, something like that right there. And then what I do is I grab Gorilla Tape. I'm not sponsored by Gorilla Tape. It works very well for me. So what I do is I go ahead and peel it up like this. About, probably about 3-4 inches. And then I take my scissors. I go ahead and cut it off. Something like that right there. And I always take it and I cut it in thirds because I got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 more rods to do. So what I do here is I go ahead and cut this Gorilla Tape in thirds. I just eyeball it just roughly. All right, just like that. Then I go ahead and take this off. Boom, set it right there. Take the next one. Break it off, boom, just like that. All right, so now I got 3 spinning rods that I can do from that one piece of 2 or 3 inch piece of tape. I take that, I'll flip the bail back over, all right? I'll find where the line is actually spooling on the reel, like this. I'll take the piece of Gorilla Tape that I cut in thirds, And the reason why I cut it in thirds is because it's a perfect size for a spinning reel of this caliper. Then I go ahead and just pretty much put it on there, just like that. Go ahead and wrap it all the way around. And I know there's some critics on here who's gonna be like, why do you do it that way? Why don't you just tie the certain knot? I'm sorry, I've tried every knot in the book and every one of those knots slip. Or you can put monofilament on there, but it's gonna take the same amount of time. So, but again, I only replace my braid every year. Literally every January, February is my go-to. So I put my bail back over, there you go. There's the Gorilla Tape, do you see that? Flip that over. All right, this is the number one mistake a lot of anglers make. They think that they can spool braid like this, like the traditional fluorocarbon. That is not the case. You have to spool braid onto a spinning reel the way it comes off, okay? So in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my camera assistant lady, she's gonna hold it in this position right here because it's coming off the spool in that direction. And I promise you, it makes a big difference. Hold that for me, thank you. All right, hold on a second, I'm gonna screw myself over here. All right, there we go. Small minor diffraction, there we go. All right, you see how that's coming off? Just like that. Again, I'll spool this and I won't have any more problems the rest of the season. All right, so she's full. All right. I'm gonna take this off. Go ahead and cut that off, boom. And then I'm ready for my leader material. And as simple as 1, 2, 3. So again, guys, I appreciate y'all Mayhem Junkies tuning in. And hopefully I help you guys with a little tip. So again, Gorilla Tape is your friend. You can get a roll for like $8, $9 at any Dollar General, Lowe's, Home Depot, just about anywhere in the country sells it. So that and some braid and a pair of scissors and you're ready to go. So we'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you.